Hi, it's William. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about how to, tackle the problem of like invasive progress of AI, especially for programmer. For those of you guys who already know me, I got major two channels, one for digital art, the other is this channel for programming. So I work both as a digital artist as well as a programmer at the same time. So I think I sort of feel the pressure when the AI already take lots of digital art stuff, and as a digital artist, I already feel the pressure, and then I begin to realize that hey, AI is not only take over digital art, but also they kind of invasive, like they kind of creep into your field as a helpful and harmless tool, and then they start to take off jobs. It's not AI taking off jobs, but rather the people who use AI aggressively, who that people people replace people. Okay, so it's not AI replace people, it's people who use AI, and they can do like 10 person's job, or maybe 100-person job, 1,000-person job. They got like much more efficient, and then they take over the jobs of other people. I want to talk about this, and just share my thoughts about this. And yeah, so basically, when they take the job of digital artist, a lot of people in other fields say, "Hey, it's okay because art is not really job. The designers, the artists, they're not like people who work in like a serious industry." Okay, so naturally, AI take their job. Yeah, nothing a big deal. But I want to look at the core of this problem. Why artificial intelligence is taking a artwork, like creative work, rather than programming first. Okay, this is a very interesting thing that I think about this for a pretty long time, because art is not precise. Even though when you learn art, I still struggle with anatomy, like a proportion, like the perspective, all that. But as for like really expressive and creative arts, it kind of not so precise. So for example, you can add one stroke, and you can miss one stroke. You can, because we human mind can like conceptualize a lot of things, and they can add one stroke, doesn't really matter that much. You take one stroke away, doesn't really matter much. Still can recognize the thing you want to create, or the thing, the idea you want to express. So AI can do that because it's like a clone, sort of like a clone. I'm not a professional who give the idea, who gives opinion about clone, but from my tiny brain, I think it's a little bit like clone, because if you clone the say all this clone a tree, from tree's perspective, it's a weird looking tree. If you clone it, it's a weird looking tree. But from a human's perspective, it just works. But if you like clone human, basically it's outlaw, unethical. You can't pass it, and of course, the result is not good because you can't like completely clone a human. Okay, so that's the point. I think we can draw from that experience, and think about AI. Okay, so for like art, it's like clone. Okay, it's not precise. One stroke more or one stroke less, you might say, hey, some masterpiece is perfect. There can't be add one stroke. You can't take away one stroke. It's just a masterpiece. Of course, I can't deny that. But overall, to take this as an industry, adding one stroke or take away one stroke, it's not precise. Okay, it's not precise. So AI can sort of like a fool human by using a lot of data to train it and to create, like replicate things, and still can get away with it. But um, it's the when I realized that AI can like write really precise code and can understand vague nuances in natural language and replacing the jobs of a programmer. um, at that moment, it's like a turning point. I begin to realize this is like a serious um, like transition of like a progress of AI, because they can transfer from like a really vague idea and create something precise, and as precise as rigorous as a program that is bug free, that can run, and all that creations based on some vague idea that you tell the AI to do using natural language, the language that's spoken by you and me. That's a serious thing, and and I am, to be honest, I do not know how to like actually think or face this reality. So that's the reason why I make this video. I want you guys to help me, because um, as a person who like work and put my like work like my put my life at stake of these two industry, I began to realize that AI is actually threatening um, my everyday life. Okay, and you may just joke about this and say, hey, because your skill is not good enough, but I consider myself to be a like average and above a little bit guy. um, so it's not I'm too bad at this too, and I also like spend 18 hours a day to work as well as practice, as well as improve. But I still feel threatened and by this like constant involvement of AI, and of course I use AI. I use AI a lot in my developing process. So for example, I don't want to like go through documentations. I always ask AI to just give me some like examples, and then I can build upon this example, something like that. But I just feel that the progress is just too quick, and there will be some of the like basic like industry transition in our society, and I believe that I'm not prepared to face it, because there's like a major transition of the industry, and I just simply do not know what to do. I don't know what to do, and to be honest, I don't know how to face this reality. Um, but later I realized that I have to like improve myself, because AI is constantly improving. The only thing I can do is like a like the struggle of mankind, something like that, but like minimize that to my personal struggle. So I think, well, I just need to work harder, and maybe one day AI will take over my job, but by that time it will like take over like most of humanity's job. So um, I will be as unemployed as all the people, at least 90% of the people. Maybe you know we just need to work harder and wait for that day to come. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not really sure about how to face the reality. So yeah, sorry about like the um, me babbling about this topic, but I just want to make a video and asking for you guys' opinion about this, and yeah, what do you guys think? And yeah, please leave in the comments, and let's discuss this more. And yeah, thanks. Bye.